As someone who's worked on the set of this drama since day one, I've gotten used to seeing various dynamics between the cast. Some quiet, some serious, some overly casual. But nothing is as unique as the combination of Wang and Bai Lu. From the beginning, the two have been like magnets with different polarities. Dylan with his playful energy and spontaneity, while Bai Lu is known for his cheerful style full of laughter. And when two characters like these are brought together on the set of a romantic drama, well, you could say every day feels like watching a fun comedy show. Their first day of filming alone has shown how this dynamic will work. At that time, the crew was preparing to shoot a romantic dinner scene. Everything looks neat, the tables are beautifully laid out, candles are lit, the atmosphere is created as if elegant and warm. Bai Lu was ready with her costume, while Dylan, as usual, came with a mysterious smile and a mischievous expression. As soon as the camera was ready to record, Dylan looked at Bai Lu as if completely fascinated. But for some reason, in the middle of that solemn scene, he even held a fork and casually ate pieces of fruit that were supposed to be property. Bai Lu looked at him in disbelief, but kept a serious expression. After the director shouted, "Cut!" he immediately struck Dylan lightly on the shoulder as he said, "If you're hungry, just say, 'Don't eat property.'" Dylan just laughed, raising his eyebrows in a teasing manner. "But the fruit is delicious. I just want to make sure the quality." The whole room laughed. From there, Dylan's first fad began, and Bai Lu was instantly determined he wouldn't lose. A few days later, it was Bai Lu's turn to reply. In one of the outdoor scenes, they have to run in the park with a passionate expression. Before filming, Bai Lu secretly replaced Dylan's drinking water with super acidic lemon juice. No one knows until the scene breaks. Dylan picks up the bottle and gulps it down without suspecting it. A moment later, his expression changed. His face grimaced, his eyes widened, and he immediately looked at Bai Lu, who pretended to be busy reading the script. You did this, didn't you?" he said in a tone of half protest, half laugh. Bai Lu simply replied innocently, "Huh? Why? I think you like the fresh taste." The crew around them laughed heartily. Since that day, the atmosphere of the location has become more lively, all waiting for the next countermeasures of these two main stars. And sure enough, their fad wars didn't stop there. Once, while filming an artificial rain scene, Dylan slipped a little water into Bai Lu's shoes before shooting began. The result: as soon as Bai Lu stood up and prepared to walk, he immediately made a small jump and looked at Dylan sharply. "Wang!" he cried out in a half-laughing, half-annoyed voice. Dylan just pretended not to know while whistling. But the prank even made the atmosphere melt. After his subsequent revenge, Bai Lu began to utilize the script's rehearsal time as a counter-event. He wrote an alternative version of their script, replacing some of the dialogue with humorous lines. During rehearsals, Dylan unknowingly reads the version in all seriousness, coming to a sentence that reads, "Your gaze is like strawberry-flavored ice cream melting in the middle of summer." As soon as he realized the content of the dialogue, Dylan stopped, looked at the script, and then glanced at Bai Lu, who was already holding back laughter. "Seriously? Strawberries?" he said, amused. Bai Lu immediately laughed off, and even the director, who originally wanted to be angry because of the interruption of the rehearsal, ended up laughing as well. Behind all the fad, there is something warmer, a professional relationship that turns into a sincere friendship. Dylan is famous for flirting with his co-star, but with Bai Lu, the way is a little different. He is more careful, always making sure his opponent is comfortable. Even Bai Lu, despite looking cheerful and full of energy, always knew when to be serious. One of the makeup crew once said to me, "They're so cute. After mutual pranks, they can instantly turn into super focus when the camera is on. But sometimes, I think their chemistry just got stronger because they used to joke like that." And it's true. In front of the camera, all their warmth and laughter felt real. Every romantic scene they play never feels stilted. It's precisely like two people who really know each other. Their gazes are understanding, their smiles are sincere, and the dialogue that should only be acting feels alive. There was one moment I remember the most. That day they filmed a scene in a flower garden. where Bai Lu's character had to pretend to be angry with Dylan's character. After the director shouted, "Action!" Bai Lu looked at Dylan with an annoyed expression, but for some reason, Dylan instead looked at him with a small smile. Bai Lu held back laughter, failing to keep her role, and the whole set laughed because the scene had to be repeated. "Why are you even smiling like that?" asked Bai Lu afterwards. Dylan replied innocently, "Because if you're angry, you're even funnier." That sentence made the entire crew cheer seductively, and Bai Lu could only cover her face while laughing embarrassedly. Their relationship on the set became something that many were looking forward to. Not only because they both have amazing chemistry in front of the camera, but also because they bring happiness to everyone behind them. There is no day without laughter, no scene without a funny story behind it. Even after filming was over, they still often joked with each other during promotional interviews. When asked who was the most ignorant among them, Bai Lu quickly replied, "Of course Dylan." But Dylan replied quickly as well, "Hey, he started first." The two of them laughed, and the atmosphere became as warm as ever. I always thought, maybe the secret of their amazing chemistry is not just because of acting skills, but because of the closeness that grows through simple moments like that. Small pranks, mutual laughter and mutual trust between them create such a natural connection. Now, whenever I see their scenes on the screen, I can't help but smile. Because behind